Afternoon, friends. Starting a new project today. Decided to build another wall. This wall is along my driveway, and up there is where my drain field is. And when the contractor put it in, he made a horrible mess. So I guess I could have just graded it down and made it a hillside. But I think what I'm going to do is build a fairly tall wall and level off the yard so I can mow it. It's going to take a lot of cleanup. But so far, I dumped a couple bucket loads of gravel in, and I used my water level and spirit level on a stick to kind of level it out. So I'm at the point now where I need to start putting the big rocks in, build it as I go. Here I am lifting up one of the heavy rocks because my base slid down and it's way out of level now. So what I'm going to do is I lifted it up and I'm going to put some new gravel under there to try to level it out. These first two came out reasonably well. The other one, the third one, which is one of the better rocks that I got so far, it's not bad, but it needs a little bit of shimming to level it up. So there's a lot that needs to be done, especially on this first row, to get them all level and even, level and even on the top, so I can start stacking the second row. And maybe I'll get to the point where I use rocks that I can actually manipulate by hand, because it makes it a lot easier to build the wall. So if you look down onto these rocks from the top, you can see the gap at there, And then I'm not too worried about the gaps in the back because I can fill those up. But the front, which is going to be exposed, I want to look as much solid as I can. So for instance, right here, this is one that realistically I should probably cut off this section right here. It's kind of an angle that it would match up with this one here. So since I really would like this to look nice when it's done, I think I'm going to go through the extra effort of getting this first layer really nice by cutting them to fit. It's a lot of extra work, but it really shows off in the end when you're done. And I may regret it, but that's what I'm going to do. All right, I was able to get the other piece out that I dropped in the hole with a magnet, and I got 3 of them in place. So I think I'm going to go ahead and try to see if this will break where I want it to break. So I got it to crack, and it looks like it's a really good crack. So now what I need to do is get this rock bar down in there. So, like this limestone always does, it cracked in layers, but it looks like it cracked all the way through. That's what you hope for. And I think that did happen. These edges are sharp too. Get my gloves on. There we go. So that's the piece I broke off. Now I got a reasonably square edge there that looks like I can move this piece over and it's going to match up a lot better with the first one I did. Sometimes it'll chip off, sometimes it won't. But I'm seeing, so that you see what I see, I'm seeing that shape is kind of the same. So hopefully that'll match up pretty good. All right. I'm gonna move my tools out of the way and go ahead and slide that one in place and then level these first 2. All right, there we are. There's the first 3 rocks in place, leveled and mostly at the same height. So the next step is to look for the next rock, which I see, and this is very interesting. That right there looks like it is an old drill hole. And considering they did not do any drilling for my foundation, I'm going to assume that when they built the highway back in the 19 whenevers, they had to drill to break some of the rocks out. So you can see there was a hole here and there was a hole there. So that's very interesting. This rock looks like, in order to match up, I'm going to have to cut some of this left side off. But just taking my time on this, want it to look nice. Alright, I decided to try a new technique. I bought this dry cut 4-inch diamond blade with my right angle grinder, and I'm going to use it to follow the chalk line to make the first score. Here's the completed wall. I got it done the other day. Just been grading, cleaning up, getting rid of some rocks, but all in all it came out pretty good. I've been pleased with it. There's a lot of work. Working with those natural stones is tough because you gotta kind of match them and turn them and flip them and stuff like that, but if you have time, the end result is really nice. Anyway, thanks for watching.